Hare Krishna. We'll be continuing with the text 15 translation of chapter 11 of Srimad Bhagavad-Gita of Universal Form. Text 15. Arjuna said, My dear Lord, I see assembled together in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and many sages and divine serpents. Arjuna sees everything in the universe. Therefore he sees Brahma, who is the first creator of the universe, and the celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodaka Sri Vishnu lies in the lower region of the universe. This snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodaka Sri Vishnu upon the topmost part of the universe, on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creator of the universe, resides. That means that the form of the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna sitting in one place on his chariot. This was possible by the grace of Sri Krishna, Supreme Lord. Text 16 translation. O Lord of the universe, I see in you universal body, many forms, bellies, mouths, eyes expanded without limit. There is no end, there is no beginning, and there is no middle of all of these. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is unlimited, thus through him everything could be seen. Text 17 translation. Your form, adorned with various crowns, clubs and discs, is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, which is fiercely and immeasurable like the sun. Text 18 translation. You are the supreme primeval objective. You are the best in all the universes. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the religion and the eternal personality of Godhead. Text 19 translation. You are the origin without beginning, middle or end. You have numberless arms and the suns and moons are among your great unlimited eyes. By your own radiance you are heating this entire universe. This is no limit to the extent of the six opulences of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here and in many other places there is a repetition, but according to the scriptures, repetition of the glories of Krishna is not a literary weakness. It is said that at the time of a bewilderment or a wonder of the great ecstasy, statements are repeated over and over. That is not a flaw. Text 20 translation. Although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O Great One, as I behold this terrible form, I see that all the planetary systems are perplexed. The space between heaven and earth, the three worlds, are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only Arjuna saw this universal form of the Lord, but others in other planetary systems also saw it. The vision was not a dream. All who were spiritually awake with the divine vision saw it. Text 21 translation. All the demigods are surrendering and entering into you. They are very much afraid and with folded hands they are singing the Vedic hymns. The demigods in all the planetary system feared the terrific manifestation of the universal form and its glowing effulgence and so prayed for protection. Text 22 translation. The different manifestation of Lord Shiva, the Adityas, the Vasus, the Sadhyas, and Vasudevas, and the two Ashwinis, the Marutas, and the forefathers, and Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, and all perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. Text 23 translation. O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are distributed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arms, bellies, and legs, and your terrible teeth, and as they are disturbed, so am I. Text 24 translation. O all-pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium. Seeing your radiant colors fill the skies and beholding your eyes and mouths, I am afraid. Text 25 translation. O Lord of Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I can't keep my balance seeing thus your blazing death-like faces and awful teeth. In all directions I am bewildered. Text 26 and 27 translation. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona and Karna, all our soldiers are rushing into your mouth. Their heads smashed you by your fearful teeth. I see that Some are being crushed between your teeth as well. In previous verse, the Lord promised to show Arjuna things he would be very interested in seeing. Now Arjuna sees that the leaders of the opposite party, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and all of the sons of Dhritarashtra, and their soldiers and Arjuna's own soldiers are being annihilated. This is the indication that Arjuna will emerge victorious in battle. Despite heavy losses on both the sides, it is also mentioned here that Bhishma, who is supposed to be unconquerable, will also be smashed. So also Karna. Not only will all the great warriors of the other party like Bhishma will be smashed, but some of them great warriors Arjuna's side also. Text 28 translation. As the rivers flow into the sea, so all these great warriors enter into blazing mouths and perish. Text 29 translation. I see all people rushing with you, the speed in your mouth, as mouth dashed into the blazing fire. Text 30 translation. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people in your flames' mouths and covering the universe with your immeasurable rays, scorching the worlds you are manifest. Text 31 translation. O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. I don't know what your mission is and I desire to hear of it. Text 32 translation. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. The blessed Lord said, Time I am destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people, with the exception of you, the Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both the sides will be slain. Although Arjuna knew that Krishna was his friend and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was nonetheless puzzled by the various forms exhibited by Krishna. Therefore, he asked further about the actual mission of this devastating force. It is written in the Vedas that Supreme Truth destroys everything, even Brahma. Eventually, all the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and everyone else devoured to the Supreme. This form of the Supreme Lord is all devouring gained, and here Krishna presents himself in the form of all devouring time, except for the few Pandavas. Everyone who was present in that battlefield would be devoured by him. Arjuna was not in favor of the fight, and he thought it was better not to fight. Then there would be no frustration, and replied the Lord in saying that even if he did not fight, even every one of them would be destroyed, for that is his plan. If he stopped fighting, they would die in any other way. Death cannot be checked. Even if he did not fight, in the fact they were already dead. Time is a distraction, and all the manifestations are to be vanquished by the desire of the Supreme Lord. That is the law of the nature. Text 33 translation. Therefore get up and prepare to fight. After conquering your enemies, you will enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death in my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachi, can be but an instrument of the fight. Savyasachi refers to one who can shoot arrows very expertly in the field. Thus Arjuna is addressed as an expert warrior capable of delivering arrows to kill his enemies. Just became an instrument, nimitta matram. This word is also very significant. The whole world is moving according to the plan of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Foolish persons who do not have sufficient knowledge think that nature is moving without a plan, and all manifestations are but accidental formation. There are many so-called scientists who suggest that perhaps it was like this or maybe like that, but there is no question of perhaps or maybe. There is a specific plan being carried out in this material world. What is this plan? The cosmic manifestation is a chance for the conditioned soul to go back to Godhead, back to home. As long as they have the dominating mentality which makes them try to lord it over material nature, they are conditioned. But anyone who can understand the plan of the Supreme Lord and cultivate Krishna Consciousness is most intelligent. The creation and destruction of the cosmic manifestation are under the superior guidance of the God. Thus the battle of Kurukshetra was fought according to the plan of the God. Arjuna was refusing to fight, but he was told that he should fight and at the same time desire the Supreme Lord. Then he would be happy. If one is in full Krishna consciousness and if his life is devoted to his transcendental service, he is perfect. Text 34 translation. Every plan is, O blessed Lord, Bhagavan Vacha, the blessed Lord said, all the great warriors Drona, Bhishma, Jarasandha, Karna are already dressed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. Every plan is made by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but He is so kind, all merciful to His devotees that He wants to give the credit to His devotees who carry out His plan according to His desire. Life should therefore move in such a way that everyone acts in Krishna Consciousness and understands the Supreme Personality Godhead through the medium of a spiritual master. The plan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are understood by His mercy, and the plans of the devotees are as good as His plans. One should follow such plans and be victorious in the struggle of the existence. Hare Krishna. That concludes the text and translation of 34. 35. Translation. Sanjaya said, O Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna trembled fearfully, offered obeisances with folded hands, and began flatteringly to speak as follows. As we have already explained, because of this situation created by the universal form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna became bewildered in wonder. Thus he began to offer his respectful obeisances to Krishna again and again, and with a flattering voice he began to pray, not as a friend but as a devotee in wonder. Hare Krishna. That concludes the text and translation of text 35 of chapter 11, Sri Bhagavad-Gita As It Is, of the universal form. Hare Krishna. Keep listening. Thank you so much.